What is up, guys? Today we have the Zodiac MX6 pool cleaner here, and this thing is great. So the Zodiac MX6 is a suction side pool cleaner. So what that means is that it works on the suction line of your pool. And there are two ways to actually install this and use this MX6, and I'll show you. So first way to install the MX6 is if you want to use the skimmer. I have mine right here. I'll go ahead and open this up here, pull this out, and show you my skimmer basket here. Take this out just like this. If you take a look down here, you can see there are actually two holes here. One actually leads to a dedicated skimmer line there, and that's what we'll be actually using to install the MX6 here. First thing you want to do is take the skimmer insert, comes in the box here, and you want to plug that into your actual hole here, just like this, all the way down here. So that goes in first. Now I'm going to take this out right now just so that you can actually see me install this. So picture this in the actual skimmer. Next, you want to actually take your flow regulator valve. This is actually a very important piece. This is what controls the revolutions per minute on your actual MX6 here. You will need to adjust this later on, but we'll talk about this later. So you take this piece here, and now that this skimmer insert is installed in your actual pool, what you want to do is you install the flow regulator valve here, and it's really easy. You can see there's an arrow pointing down with the flow there. You just put it right on top, just like this. Just push it down as much as you can. So this piece is installed. Next, you want to actually install your elbow piece. This piece here basically goes right on top of it, like so. And what this does is it directs it out of the actual skimmer basket, and it goes towards your pool. And from here on out, you just put your hose of your actual cleaner in, and it works through your skimmer. Okay, so second way you install the MX6 is if you have a dedicated return line, a dedicated suction line. I have one on my pool right here at the edge, right here at the bottom right here. So that's what I'm using today to install it. So one of the best things about this MX6 is the fact that it is ultra efficient. Now this works in all sorts of pool pumps, standard pool pumps, but in variable speed pumps, this works amazing because this cleaner here actually can use lower RPMs and still clean your pool really well. So you can actually use less RPMs and save money in the end. So that's actually really great. Great for regular pool pumps, but really great for variable speed pumps. Another great thing about this MX6 is the fact that it only weighs 17 pounds. It's very lightweight, very good for people that have a hard time lifting heavy objects in and out of the pool. Now this MX6 actually cleans all surfaces of your pool. The floors, the walls, and steps of your pool. It actually cleans really well. The one thing about this MX6 though is that it does not clean the water line. There are no actual scrubbing brushes on this MX6, which isn't a big deal because you save a lot of money and you can actually spend just a few minutes of the day scrubbing the water line yourself with a pool brush. As you can see right here, it's got these track-like wheels on both sides here, which are really great at helping the MX6 basically stick to all the floors of your pool there, the walls, and climb your steps. You can see down here, there's the little inlet for the vacuum. It sucks everything up there. And it's got this really cool handle right here on the side. It makes it easy to grab in and out of the pool. So let's go ahead and put this in the pool and I'll show you how well it works. All right, guys, so one very important step that I want to mention is the RPMs of the MX6. So out of the box, it can be the perfect amount of RPMs, but a lot of times it isn't. And the number one thing that people complain about is that the robot's not working. The reason for that, 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10, is because the RPMs aren't set right for your specific pool. So the way you want to calibrate that is basically take a look here at the robot here. You can see there is a yellow indicator right here. And what you want to do is count how long it takes to do 10 full revolutions. 10 RPMs, and if it falls within 20 to 25 seconds, that's your ideal RPM. If you have too little revolutions within 20-25 seconds, if you got 8-7 revolutions, you want to increase the amount of flow to your MX6. If you have too many revolutions, if you have 11, 12, 13, 14 revolutions, you want to decrease it because the optimal amount is, again, 10 revolutions per 20 to 25 seconds. So make sure you calibrate it to the exact RPM so that it works perfectly in your pool. And there are actually two ways to do that. If you're installing this through the skimmer, there's that flow regulator valve from before. All you do is pull the lever up and down to increase or decrease the flow. If you're installing this through the suction line, you want to go to the diverter valve over at your pump and adjust it over there. So make sure you do that. It's a very important step. So let's go ahead and see how this guy works. Okay guys, so right when I dropped it into the pool, it's already climbing right up. As you can see, this is actually my steepest step right here, and the MX6 will climb all the way up to my step here. This is about 4.5 feet tall, so it'll actually climb all the way up these steps, and it does a really good job at climbing the steps. Look, it just went back down, and now it's going to climb all the way back up again. And it does it really well. Those tracks really do help it climb up the steps to vacuum your steps there. So that's pretty cool. Take a look at the MX6 right here. He's actually on my main drain right now. Now, as you can see, it actually doesn't go over the main drain, which isn't a big deal because he'll actually turn and go around and get around the main drain. That's more important, that it doesn't actually get stuck on the main drain. The main drain does stop it from moving around, but look at that. He just gets out of it really well. Alright guys, so take a look at the MX6 here. He's on and he's moving now. He's adjusted to the perfect RPMs, and look at him. He's cleaning the floors right now. He'll actually climb the walls right here too. If it's in the right mode, he'll climb all the way up here. And you can see he's climbing up the wall here. I have about 5 feet tall walls, and he'll actually climb all the way up to the edge here and go back down. Look at that. He really does grip onto the surfaces really well. He's turning around now, and he's gonna go back around and do his thing there, so it's actually really cool. Sometimes it looks like he's doing a wheelie like he is right now, but he'll eventually get there. Look at that, he's right up here where the water line is. So overall, if you guys are looking for a really great suction side pool cleaner, one that cleans all the floors, the walls, and steps of your pool, one that's ultra energy efficient and easy to use, then the Zodiac MX6 is definitely the way to go. Definitely a pool cleaner I recommend.
We hope this review helps.